seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back, the tension rises all over again.
And one thing Chloe always tries to, instill, I think, in all of us is let's wake up and be so grateful. During times when I just felt maybe not at my best, I remember just going with him and all the kids.
Kim Kardashian has dealt with an array of news-making scandals over the years, but this time, the drama hits differently, more personal, more agonizing, and more destructive than perhaps anything she's ever faced. The rumor tearing through tabloids and social media is that Kourtney Kardashian has been involved in a secret affair, one so shocking it could blow up her marriage to Travis Barker and possibly fracture the Kardashian family beyond repair if the chatter is to be believed. Kim is the one who brought the affair to light, exposing her older sister in a moment so incendiary it has left the entire clan reeling. Suddenly, the once unshakable bonds between them appear to be unraveling, and fans can't stop asking how the Kardashians or Kourtney's marriage can possibly survive for years. Kourtney had been known as the sister most reluctant to the limelight content to parent her children dabble in lifestyle ventures like poo and allow Kim, Khloe, and the rest to orchestrate the more outrageous stunts, but all of it.
And now after doing it, I see how crazy it is and I see why people freak. But it wasn't ever really super official. And so Lorne Michaels came in town and had lunch with me and my mom and officially.
That changed when she met Travis Barker. Their whirlwind romance exploded in the public eye. Intense public makeouts, lavish vacations, matching outfits, and an eventual wedding that spanned multiple ceremonies and multiple countries. Fans who had once found Kourtney's personal life relatively tame were stunned by the rock and roll flair she seemed to adopt overnight. In turn, Travis appeared smitten. He showered her with affections, introduced her to fans at Blink-182 concerts, and made her the center of his social media posts. It felt like a love story that merged Kardashian glamour with rockstar edge. At first, Kim wholeheartedly embraced the new couple. She publicly gushed about how Travis fit in seamlessly with the family, how Kourtney seemed happier than ever, and how she was grateful her sister had found such an attentive partner after years of ups and downs with other men. Behind the scenes sources say Kim was a confidant, someone Kourtney trusted to vet her budding relationship. The two sisters, so often at odds over business priorities and parenting philosophies, found
it does make it really easy. We just all know each other and each other's intentions, and I think it makes it easy.
Do you have a favorite tattoo of his?
The Kourtney, of course.
Kourtney is the best
He
one.
also has my lips.
What?
And I did my own tattoo. I tattooed him. I wrote, "I love you" in cursive writing.
Script? And
then, no, I did it.
Right.
I put it on.
Oh my gosh.
I did the gun and did it.
found common ground in the joy of seeing Kourtney get a second chance at a deeply fulfilling romance, but something seems to have gone horribly wrong, and Kim now stands at the center of a fiasco involving a rumored side relationship Kourtney allegedly pursued with someone other than Travis. No one is entirely certain when Kim first stumbled upon the possible infidelity, depending on which whisper mill you consult. Kim discovered incriminating texts or direct messages between Kourtney and another man. Some say it happened a few months ago, others claim Kim learned the truth only recently. The one consistent thread is that Kim felt both outraged and betrayed. People close to her indicate that she wrestled with the question of whether to keep her findings under wraps or confront her sister outright. Ultimately, she couldn't stay silent, fearing that Travis, who had wholeheartedly embraced her entire family, was being deceived. The notion that Kourtney might be risking her marriage for a fling horrified Kim, who has long prized loyalty within their famously complicated family life. Moment of revelation, if reports are to be believed, was explosive. Kim apparently cornered Kourtney in a private setting, presenting evidence that Kourtney had not only been communicating with this other man, but may have taken the relationship to a physical level with all the volatility the sisters have displayed on camera in the past, throwing punches and hurling insults. This confrontation allegedly went to an even darker place. Some eyewitness accounts say Kourtney's face blanched with shock at how much Kim knew. Others claimed she broke down in tears, claiming that Kim was twisting the
have a cold plunge, and I think also you're technically, I've seen mixed things about if you should do it while you're breastfeeding. So I haven't been doing sauna, cold plunge, or any type of those wellness things. I actually spoke to Andy because I'm building a wellness
So he's gonna.
section at my home
He's the best.
to have those things because you
No, because
I
they were
say-
born into it.
Well, I say like every summer, I want to start like getting a house in the middle of nowhere, like literally in the woods.
Yeah.
Like a tiny cottage.
Yeah, that you could just
And
hang.
like
But your kids would be
Sleeping
going,
Beauty.
We're cameras,
Where
mommy.
are we? Totally.
Right.
Like I need it. Like, and every time I travel though, it is just like getting out of LA and like, cause it's never as crazy as it is in LA or New York.
Facts that the messages were taken out of context or that she was just seeking emotional support from an old friend. But no matter how she tried to spin it, Kim wasn't buying it. The scandal might have stayed an internal family matter had Kim not shared her thoughts with other siblings. That's when the real meltdown started. Khloe always. The peacemaker begged for calm. Kendall and Kylie were still trying to protect the company and the family. Harmony was desperate to control the situation. Even Kris Jenner, who normally orchestrates media narratives with ease, seemed paralyzed by the chance that Kourtney was in fact cheating on Travis. The entire Kardashian-Jenner empire thrives on drama, but usually on drama they can spin to their benefits. A secret affair that Kim herself exposed is another matter entirely. It sparks primal fears about loyalty, trust, and the image of sisterhood that the family has sold to fans for over a decade. Out in the open, the story has overshadowed everything else. The supposed side relationship, while murky, has ignited a wave of speculation about who the man in question is and how did Kourtney meet him. Some point to an old flame she never fully got over, perhaps someone from her pre-AVI's days. Others spin ideas about Kourtney reconnecting with an ex-boyfriend who drifted back into her orbit. A few borderline sensationalists even suggest she's involved with a mysterious creative partner who helped her with push content. No one has pinned down a name with total certainty, but that hasn't stopped tabloids from frantically digging for clue. Kourtney's disappearance from social media hasn't helped quell the frenzy. She usually posts snapshots of her children's birthdays or holiday parties or flaunts glimpses of her steamy life with Travis. Lately, though, her feed is subdued. She shares minimalist posts about motherhood or health. Not a single reference of her doting husband, Travis, for his part, has also cooled.
She's seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back. The tension rises all over again, and then you have to wait more months for the audience to see it and get everyone else's opinions. So it is a cycle. I think I like to look at it as therapy.
On the public displays, the couple who once bombarded the internet with photos of their passionate love life now stands strangely quiet. Fans notice the shift in tone. No more tongue kissing on the beach. No more behind-the-scenes peeks of them cuddling backstage at a Blink-182 gig. It's a stark contrast to the connection they so proudly flaunted. Insiders say Kourtney is furious at Kim, not because Kim is lying, but because Kim decided to make the affair public knowledge within the family. Kourtney supposedly feels surprised and trapped by an ultimatum: either come clean about what's really going on or see the entire Kardashian clan and the public turn against her. The sting is especially painful because Kourtney thought her relationship with Kim had improved in recent years, that they had matured beyond their old squabbles over brand synergy, and personal choices for Kim to take such an extreme step suggest she's either deeply hurt or truly convinced that Kourtney's betrayal is monumental enough to warrant this exposure. Kris Jenner finds herself caught in a no-win position. If the affair rumor is true, the following scandal threatens to overshadow any of the family's carefully curated narratives. The Kardashians have navigated tape scandals, messy divorces, and parental scandals, but a sister exposing another sister's potential infidelity feels almost too toxic to spin. Kris has apparently been urging them to hold an emergency family meeting, hoping to orchestrate some level of damage control. Typically, such a meeting would end with an agreed upon on script that the entire clan would echo in interviews, thus controlling the fallout, but insiders doubt that Kim and Kourtney can find common ground this time. The betrayal is too personal. Fans, meanwhile, are in an uproar. Some are outraged, with Kourtney painting her as selfish and reckless. If she truly stepped out on Travis, the man who seemingly revived her passion for life, others question Kim's motives, suggesting she's capitalizing on the scandal to boost the upcoming season of their reality show, or that she's deflecting from her own controversies.
I feel when I'm not on it as much. And I do think it's important, for work, or, there's moments when I think it makes sense, but I try to almost give myself limits, like, okay, like I get up in the morning, I say a prayer first and set an intention for the day. Then I just try to not really check that stuff until after my workout. At least, usually after my workout, I shower and then I kind of start.
The show The Real World came out. I remember me and my best friend Allison were sitting and it debuted. And I looked at her and I go, this is what I want to do. I want to be on a reality show.
Really?
And I was like, when we're 18, can we make an audition tape and send it in? And she was, her dad's a manager. She was like, we'll make a tape. I'll film yours.
Social media, especially X, formerly Twitter, brims with hot takes and jokes with the hashtag number Kourtney scandal and hashtag Kim exposed trending for days. Debates erupt over who's in the wrong. Is Kourtney a hypocrite for cheating on the husband she flaunted so heavily? Or is Kim a villain for burning her sister's secret in such a public fashion? Adding to the mess is the timeline. Did the affair begin before Kourtney and Travis's official relationship? Did it continue after they got engaged or married? Is the rumored the affair is still ongoing? Each new piece of claimed intel is picked apart in real time by fans and gossip platforms. The more salacious the detail, the quicker it goes viral. One especially intense rumor suggests Kourtney was meeting her secret lover at a secluded rental property using business errands as a cover. Another rumor says the affair was purely emotional, with late-night phone calls and confessions about doubts in her marriage until it recently escalated. Neither Kourtney nor Kim has confirmed or denied these claims, leaving a vacuum that the internet quickly fills with speculation. If Kourtney is truly guilty, she'll face the consequences of betraying Travis and lying to her family. One truth is certain: this is no minor spat about scheduling or brand deals. It's a confrontation that goes to the heart of who these sisters are and whether they can trust each other at all. Whispers of a possible truce crop up here and there, but insiders remain skeptical. This level of betrayal demands more than a tearful apology and a group hug. It requires a reckoning that might be too painful and too complicated for the family to handle under the relentless glare of media scrutiny. For the time being, the rumor stands. Kourtney Kardashian might have had a secret affair, and Kim Kardashian took it upon herself to expose it, throwing the entire Kardashian universe into turmoil and leaving everyone wondering if this is the drama that finally breaks the family's famously thick armor. No matter how the dust settles, one thing is clear: the Kardashian empire has never felt more fragile to fans. They may tune in to see the wreckage, or they may be repelled by watching a once close set of siblings tear each other apart. Either way, Kim's decision to shine a spotlight on Kourtney's possible betrayal.
Hate me. We had Rob's birthday party on Saturday night.
I saw.
And he had this huge cake, and I brought them these gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate chip cookies.
No.
But I warned them in advance. They were fine. Kim was like, Mike North would never do that. She was like, at least you're thoughtful, and brought them.
Will go down as one of the most incendiary chapters in a brand that has thrived on scandal for over a decade. Whether it becomes their ultimate downfall or another notch in their belt of sensational storytelling remains to be seen. But the cost emotionally and possibly financially could be higher than anything they've encountered so far. And for once, neither a lavish PR strategy nor a carefully edited TV episode may be enough to restore the family to its former dynamic. And so ends the era of sisterly alliances that once felt unbreakable. If Court truly broke her marriage vows in secret, if Kim truly felt compelled to shine a light on that transgression, then both sisters have arrived at a crossroads. Their next steps could reshape the Kardashian legacy itself should the rumored affair prove true. Kourtney might find herself battling the ugliest public fallout of her life, and Kim might have to grapple with guilt over whether exposing her sister's secret was worth the lasting emotional toll for a family that turned personal drama into an art form. This conflict feels almost too personal, too raw, too real to turn into casual entertainment. Yet the world watches, waiting for the final chapter in a saga that has